Hi everyone, I just picked all this fruit. So, hold on, let's see it. So I'm going to be making fruit leather, and I have most of this is blackberries, which are underneath that you can't really see, and I have strawberries and blueberries and apples and plums in there too. Here's the little kids, they want some berries too. So I guess we're going to have to take a little bit more out of there so that the little kids can get theirs. What do you want? Blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries? And then eventually we'll have some left for fruit leather. There you go. Come over here and get in your bowl. Making the fruit leather is pretty easy. You pretty much just dehydrate puree, and that's what it is. But, I'll walk you through how I do it. So I'm going to put in my berries first. You can remove all the leaves and stuff if you prefer, but we eat the leaves, so it's personal preference. Anyways, so I'm putting in a lot of these berries first because berries have a very high juice water content, so they will make a puree more easily than the apples will. And then I'll add in apple pieces to puree them down. The apples work great because they're very, very high in pectin, which they just dehydrate better. So, and you know what? If nature has them ripe together, they're probably good together. So that's why I like mixing all this stuff. So let's get this done into a puree. Okay, so I'm going to just add more to it now and just keep making puree. Smells so good and fruity too, so I can start to add in some of the...
What's this?
I'm making fruit leather. So this is a plum I'm adding now. I am taking the core out of the plum. And you always want to remove apple seeds from your apples because apple seeds are poisonous. So I'm just adding more and more fruit to my leather, and I'll get a container to pour it out for when I need that too. So all of my fruit is pureed now, and that's what it looks like. It's very thick puree. I did not add any water. If you need to add a little bit of water just to get it to blend, you can, but it may increase your dehydrating time. Okay, so this that I'm using is the Nesco American Harvest Garden Master Food Dehydrator. This is the fruit leather tray that it comes with, and I have already put oil on it. I forgot to record, but you can use a spray oil, or what I have here is organic sunflower in a little spray bottle. So you can just save money by using one of those whenever you need to spray oil. And you just load up your little tray with your fruit puree. And then you want to just repeat the same thing for as many trays as you can fill. Okay. I'm going to be topping my fruit leathers with coconut. So I'll let you see that in a second. This is my favorite brand of coconut because it's unsweetened and it's, they always have just good high quality stuff. So I really like Bob's Red Mill. And I'm going to just take it and sprinkle over the top. I'm going to dehydrate it. You can also do this with granola. That turns out really nice too. This is a great snack that you can just enjoy in the middle of winter, enjoying the freshness of your summer harvest right on through the winter. So when it's snowing in January or February, I will be sitting home inside where it's warm, eating this delicious fruit leather. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to fill up the rest of the trays now. I have 5 trays full now. That's how much I am making, so I'm going to turn this on the highest setting, which is 160 for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to drop it down to 130. The book didn't give particular temperature instructions, but that's what I'm going to do. That's what I did last year, and I do that because most of the other fruits follow those instructions. Alright, also, normally I don't do herbs and fruits together, but I have one layer where I have calendula that's partially dry, so this will be done before the fruit's done. And just on the layer right below it, I have a little thing to stop the flowers from getting into the fruit. So these are calendula petals, which will be for, you know, herbal use for salves and soaps and things like that. So that's why I have that. Okay, I'm just gonna get going. Okay, it's actually the following day. Let me turn this off for a second. And you can see that it's mostly dried out here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these over because they're still a little bit moist on the underside. I'm going to turn them over and I'm going to dry them out a little bit longer. So I can't really do this and hold the camera, so I'll let you see what it looks like when I'm finished. So I carefully turned over each one of my 5 trays of fruit leather. So you can see that the coconut is on the underside now. I have some excess coconut that dripped off. So just going to put the lid on. See, it's a little spongy and moist over here, but toward the ends it's actually completely dried out. But we need it to all be dry. There can't be any moist spots or else that will harbor mold or bacteria. You don't want that. It needs to be completely dried in order to be safe and to store for a year or 2 years, and sometimes even 3 years. So there we go. Turning it back on, and I'll just let it dehydrate some more. These are my completely finished fruit leathers. My kids think these are candies, and these are really, really tasty. So they kind of have, some of them are more brittle and some of them are more leathery. See, this one bends. So these will preserve from anywhere between 1 and 3 years, as long as there's no moisture pockets when you're finished. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Bye.